Hello everybody. So today we're going to work on an iPhone 13 that has like way too many issues. So the person who sent it to me said like vibration doesn't work, sound doesn't work, and that's all they wrote. But there are many other problems. So first, what about sound? If I go into sound and vibration, like if I try to move, there, it's too bright. Here you should be able to see. There you go. I can't move the dial, and anyway there's no sound. There's no sound that comes out. Um, of course, no vibration when I push the button. And what else? So, cameras. Yep. So, rear camera is not doing anything. Front camera, nothing. If I try to record something, there, you can't see. Here it's better. It's still not ideal, but it's better. If I try to record something, I press the button. After 3 times, it finally pretends it's recording something, but you see the waveform, which is supposed to appear here, that indicates that sound is being recorded. This waveform doesn't appear. So that's that. What I also noticed is that, so I don't know if I can reproduce it another time, but if I go, yeah, this has crashed. Let's try again. If I try and set up Face ID, it will eventually turn on the camera. Hopefully I can have it here. There you go. Now camera is working, and I'm even able to there. I'm able to record my face with Face ID. So let's cancel this crap. And now if I go back into the cameras, now the back camera is working. This is, but front camera, so, oh, front camera is now working. And rear camera is working too now. Weird, huh? If I try to go back to photo, then it's gonna crash for a while, but then it's gonna work. Let's try and shoot a video. So I don't know if you can see, but here it's stuck at 0, so it's not shooting anything. And finally it reverts back to the camera screen. And what else? So you're gonna see this just after, but if I connect a charging cable, the phone is gonna turn off. And that's interesting, but it's going to leave us with a panic log. So there you go. So I was able to generate a few of them. I'm gonna show you under the microscope because then you'll be able to read them. So here I have a bunch of panics. There you go. So here panic full, blah, blah, blah. Let's open it. So like tons of crap. And here, the interesting thing, panic, blah, blah, blah. Enable halogen. And then some more crap. That's totally useless. Like T111810, this is the version of the CPU, so we don't, it's not teaching us anything. But I mean, the important thing seems to be here, this enable halogen. Now I'm going to show you how it crashes. Hopefully it's gonna happen. There you go, connect the cable. This time oh yeah, it crashed. There you go. You see? Another interesting thing is if I leave the cable connected, so of course it's gonna try to restart. But it shouldn't be able to boot completely. There you go. It boot loops. Try again. Boot loop. Remove the cable. Yeah, remove the cable. It boots. And of course, it did leave a panic relay from the time I plugged in the cable and the phone rebooted by itself. Here, let's go back under the microscope. Here, you can see panic at 23:30, which is just right now. This is when the phone rebooted. So these are basically the symptoms that we can see right away. But I found another one, and this one is particularly interesting. So of course I wanted to test if it's being detected by the computer, but of course as soon as I plug in a cable, the phone reboots. So I'm going to connect it to the computer. So of course it's going to reboot, but I'm going to put it in recovery mode. So rebooted. And see if it's detected by 3U tools. So let me show you 3U tools. There you go. So phone is in recovery mode, but it is not detected. So this tells me that there is a problem with USB detection. Of course, I did try to put it in another housing, to put the board in another housing, just in case maybe the dock flex was problematic, or maybe the cameras were problematic, or whatever, but it didn't change anything. I still have the same behavior. So we have all these symptoms, and I have no idea if we can fix this, but I have an idea of where to start. For me, the signature symptom is the fact that it is not detected in recovery mode. This is indicative of a problem with most probably the USB control IC, which I guess is called Kraken or something. Even though I'm not sure, because Kraken is the one in iPhone 12 and I believe it's not the same IC as in iPhone 13. So maybe it's not called Kraken here. We also have this thing, this panic log that says halogen something. And if we look here in the schematic, there is indeed one mention of, so it's not halogen, but it's halogen. There you go. And this is the only occurrence of halogen something. If I look at the schematic of iPhone 14, I think I have it here. There is halogen. Where? Here, halogen. And as you can see, it is the same pattern here as in iPhone 13, except that they changed the name of the line. So here it's called Halogen in iPhone 13, and in iPhone 14 it's called Halogen. What is that line doing? So let's go here. What is this? This is the audio IC, U7800. And we have an issue with audio. Audio is not working. So this is the audio IC. Where is that line going? So of course it's going here to the U7800, but it's also coming from here. So what is this? This is 1616A0. This is the U9300, the Kraken. I believe it's called Kraken IC. Even though I'm not sure. Maybe it's called. Maybe Halogen is the new name of this IC actually. Let's check on iPhone 14 if they say something about it. Well, no, because I did check. There's only one occurrence of halogen. Yeah, it's only here. So I don't know. Maybe halogen is the new name of the USB IC. So anyway, we do have something to work with. Everything is telling us that the USB control IC is not working, because I cannot have USB detection in recovery mode, but also the fact that if I plug in the charger, the phone won't boot completely, and if it is booted, and if I plug in the charger, then the phone will shut off with this halogen thing. And halogen, as we saw, is a line that's going between the audio IC and the USB control IC. So we're going to start with the USB control IC, which is most probably defective. And then I'm also going to replace the audio IC, just because, you know, if I want to, actually no, yeah, if I want to check that audio works, I need the board to be in the housing. So it's better if the two boards are assembled. So, you know, if I'm going to separate the boards in order to replace the USB control IC, then I might as well replace the USB audio, the audio IC, because it's like such a pain to do the process again. I want to do it only once. So this is what we're gonna do. Open the board, replace the USB control IC, replace the audio IC, reball, reassemble, and then we'll see if this works. I already have an audio IC that's reballed here, and I have a bunch of USB control ICs over here. So wish me luck, and let's do this. Okay, so as you can see, the phone was able to boot with the charger connected, which was not the case before. Let's see if the sound works. Already, I felt a vibration, so this is promising. Let's see, sound. We got sound. Let's see if we got sound on the bottom and if we got sound on the top. TTT. Hopla. Let's put. So sound at the top works, and sound at the bottom works. So this is good. Let's put it back to normal. Cameras. We got cameras working right away. This works too. Portrait mode works, which tells me that Face ID works. So Wi-Fi, yes, Wi-Fi is on. And do we have a network. So everything seems to work. And the procedure was successful. If you watched the whole procedure, you may have noticed that I did have trouble to reassemble the boards together. This is because apparently there was like a blob of thermal paste that was blocking, preventing the boards from the top board from falling on the bottom board properly. So this happens. Some people, they just remove the thermal paste. I prefer leaving it because my guess is, like, Apple put it there for some reason. So if you can leave it there, just leave it there. Otherwise, the repair was successful. So you see, we replaced the USB IC and the audio IC. It is certain that the USB IC was defective. The audio IC, I don't know for sure. As I said, I just replaced it because, like, the whole procedure is very annoying. So I might as well do it at the same time. So maybe the audio IC was working. Maybe the symptoms were a consequence of the USB IC not working. I don't know. But anyway, this iPhone was made great again. And that's good. Okay, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.